Yeah, when we bought this company back in 2001, there was literally a handful of states that actively regulated it. And there were many states that actually banned the sport, New York being one of them, of course. So that began sort of this journey around the United States of America, trying to get state legislatures to essentially pass new laws to create athletic commissions that covered and regulated our sport. I think we made a lot of really good moves in, focusing on creating a brand, the UFC brand, which is so important to all sports and frankly all businesses these days. But we created some incredible superstars, from Ronda Rousey to Conor McGregor to, of course, Israel Adesanya, who we've got fighting in the main event here in New York this weekend. And that was a huge part. The athletes are a key part of this process, and there have been some incredible ones over the years, and there are frankly many more good ones coming up right now. Huge fan base in New York, of course downstate the New York City metropolitan area, but also in upstate and western New York. Listen, New York's got a big population, but it's also a media center. So to use the vernacular of our sport, it actually punches way above its weight. It was a really important thing to get New York to regulate the sport of mixed martial arts for sponsors, for television broadcasters, and frankly for credibility of the sport and the UFC brand around the world. Because of course there's sort of the direct ticket tax revenue that's generated, and that's of course been $5 or $6 million to date. Then there's the economic impact of people from around the world coming to now 16 events. I think 9 or 10 of them in the New York City area, but the rest being in western and upstate New York. And those people, when they come in, they're staying in hotels, they're spending money at restaurants, they're going to bars, they're buying retail. So there's an incredible economic impact there. The third big thing is the exposure that we give for local communities that host our events. And of course, those great vanity shots of New York City or Buffalo or wherever we are broadcast around the world. And that's great for the local communities that host our events. Frankly, it's one of the more fun things that I get to do, and an incredibly fun job is to give back to our communities and, of course, support charities around the world that make sense, whether it's favelas in Brazil, whether it's supporting more traditional stuff here in the United States. We've given millions and millions of dollars to charities around the world. In addition to giving money, we also activate. So our athletes through social media, Dana White through social media and so many other ways gets the word out about charities too. And as you know, money is important, but also sort of getting the word out about the good stuff that's going on is also incredibly important.